Hi guys, this is Crafty Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. So I have this 100 head challenge that I've been doing. This is head number 7. It is supposed to be Meredith Grey from Grey's Anatomy from the earlier part of the seasons, like the first or second season. I think this picture was from, I think the first season actually. And I did better in the sketch, and then when I colored it, I kind of messed it up a little bit. Now, what I used was soft pastels and pan pastels on the base, and then I went over it with hairspray to seal it, and then I did colored pencils just to put a little bit more detail in the hair, and like to outline things, and that's about it. So, and I also did the eyes in colored pencil, but almost everything else is in pan pastel. This paper's not the greatest, so I covered the surface with gesso or gesso. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but this is just the Canson XL dry mixed media paper. It's the Sandgrain paper. I have a lot of it, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And I'm not sure if I did like using it at all with the gesso on it. I actually think it worked better without. So I'm going to do it again because I did 2 other ones in soft pastel, or one other one at least, in soft pastel, and it coated better than this. So, but you know what? I'm happy with it. She's wearing her light blue scrubs. It doesn't look exactly like Meredith Grey. And I was drawing it flat, so this was kind of what I was looking at as I was drawing it. So then when you turn it upright, it looks a little bit different. So that's a problem, but I had fun doing it, and I'm happy with the result. I'll show you the picture I was looking at. So this is the picture I was looking at. So you can see I got the jawline wrong. And I think this eye is a little bit too big and maybe tilted wrong. But I'm not quite sure. I mean, can you tell it's her? It's not an exact replica of the picture, but I did the best that I could. I think I'm getting a little bit better. I mean, this could be any young girl actually, but yeah, it's really hard. I'm going to try Meredith Grey again because I really love Grey's Anatomy. It's a show I've watched so many times. Like, it's my comfort show. So, yeah. So, I'm going to try some of the other characters, I think. It's really hard doing famous characters because everyone knows how they should look. Yeah, that's how she looked as I was drawing. So, she looks different when I hold it up because I was drawing flat like that. So, she looks best flat like that. Anyway, I'll stop babbling now. I did record some of the pan pastel, but I forgot to record when I came back and did the colored pencil. I used Polychromos colored pencil. Hi guys, so I am trying to draw Meredith Grey from Grey's Anatomy, and I was having a hard time. So I just grabbed some printer paper, and I did my basic sketch over and over again, and then I kind of erased all the lines that didn't work, and then I went on the back with some soft pastel, and I taped it to the paper I'm going to be using, which is this paper here, which is Canson XL Dry Mixed Media Sandgrain, and I prepared it with some, I can never think of the name of it, I don't know what it's called. It's that like white stuff, it looks like glue, but it's not glue that you use to put on your canvases when you're painting with acrylic. It's a medium, so it adds some texture to the paper. So I prepared that. And I tested just drawing on this at the bottom, and I couldn't erase it very good. So that's why I did all of this. I don't normally do this. And I'm just watching Grey's Anatomy, and I'm also looking at this. So you can see it's not exact. It kind of looks like her, but not exact. And I had to erase this so many times. And what I did was I used some drawing methods that I looked at online. Just like drawing a circle. I didn't find that helpful. And then usually you do the lines. I'm not good at drawing circles, so that I don't see a circle when I do that. I see like the shape of the outline. But I can draw the shape of the outline and I can draw the eyes, but I can't make sure that they fit. So what I did was I started with this line right here in my drawing. So I did the eyebrow to the nose, and then I added the eye, and then the other eye, and then the other eyebrow. And then from there, I tried to draw the cheek. And you could see the cheek's got too much of a curve, so I'm going to have to fix that. But, yeah, I'm going to have to fix that curve in the cheek. It has to be straighter. And I don't think I have the tilt right, because it should be kind of tilted this way more. So I kind of straightened her. She's kind of tilting where her head is looking up. So I did the best that I could, and I am going to use my Pan Pastels and my soft pastels to color this, and then maybe some pencil crayons on top. I'm not sure. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what I'm doing so far. So I use this eraser because I didn't care, but later I'll be using the squishy eraser if I need to erase on the good paper. And I'm kind of happy with this method, so yeah. So I made my own transfer paper. Now I do have transfer paper, but it's black, and I was concerned that the black lines would be too harsh for her. So that's why I did it in the brown. So I just did the major lines where I could see where I'm going to go. And like I said, I have to straighten that one. This cheek should have been more straight like that. So I guess this is a good test to see if I can erase this kind of chalk pastel. Oh yeah, it's easy to erase that. But it's so messy, you guys. It's like the messiest thing in the world to use. But yeah, so I'm going to keep going. I don't know if I'm going to record it or not. All right, I'll talk to you later. See ya. Okay, guys, so here I am using my Pan Pastels, and it feels like painting with makeup. They feel a lot like eyeshadow or blush, and it's really fun to use. And I'm actually using an eyeshadow applicator to apply them right now. So this set that I have has 10 colors, and they're mostly the primary colors, but it has yellow and burnt sienna and burnt umber and red, white, blue, green. So and a lavender. So I can make all kinds of different colors, but it is kind of hard to mix because I did try mixing them in a smaller container, and that doesn't work as well as just mixing them on the paper as you use them. So I really don't have much experience in using these. I don't know. I can't remember as I'm recording this if Meredith was the first time I used my Pan Pastels or the second time. So I really enjoyed them though. In fact, I enjoyed them so much I bought another set with more skin tones in them because it's nicer to have a few more colors so I don't have to mix them. But yeah, you can see I'm just using that small mascara applicator right now so that I have a little bit more control. But it also works with makeup wedges, and I also have these. They're called soft tools that came with the set. So it's almost like a palette knife that has a little makeup sponge that sits on the end, and those work really nicely too. And then I ordered a cheaper set from Temu because they're super expensive if you buy the name brand. And the cheap set from Temu works just as well as the name brand and was like $5 for what would have cost me $20 to replace. So yeah, I do really love these pan pastels. They're pure pigment and they're light fast, which doesn't matter for this because this is just going in a portfolio. But in the future, it will matter. And in the future, I would really like to use them for more portraits and also to do animal faces and animals. I love animals. So I wouldn't mind painting some dogs and cats and foxes, things like that. So anyway, I will speed up the rest of this and play some music for you. I didn't record a whole lot, I don't think, of this portion. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Anyway, so you know what? This is only my 7th head and I'm just learning. I had only done 3 faces in my life before starting this challenge. So 7 for this plus my 3 previous ones. So that's 10 total. So hopefully I'll get better. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that like button, the subscribe, the notification bell, all of those things that help as a channel. And most importantly of all, take care, stay safe, and happy crafting, happy shopping, and happy painting and drawing. Bye, guys.